Welcome to another episode of the Hairbangers Ball. My name is Michael Butler. Thanks a lot for joining me. I really appreciate it. How you doing, Eddie?
Great. How you doing, Michael?
I am super great. Couldn't be better. Thanks for asking. We took a couple of weeks off because I was extremely busy. We got lots of stuff going on here at Mevio, and Eddie brought me these two drinks here, Neurogasm and Neurobliss. So I'm kind of in need of some bliss, a little bit overworked. So I'm gonna take a sip of this fine Neurogasm. I've never had this before. What is this stuff, Eddie?
It's great. It's perfect for very stressed out, hard-working guys.
I feel happier already. So we're continuing our series on Unsung. So we're continuing our series on
Unsung heroes.
So we're continuing our Unsung Heroes of Rock series here on the Hairbangers Ball. Today I got a band for you called the Divinyls. You know them, Eddie?
I do not. The Divinyls?
From Australia. Our friend Podsurf over there, Scuff, the band called Divinyls. The singer's named Chrissy Amphlett. Remember that song, I Touch Myself?
Yes.
Do you really?
Yeah, Babe.
Yeah, she's super. Yeah, she is, this woman, people kind of think the Divinyls were a one-hit wonder, and they kind of were in the United States. But this woman, Chrissy Amphlett, is the coolest rock and roller on the face of the earth. She's my all-time favorite, which, by the way, Chrissy Amphlett was just diagnosed with breast cancer. So let's wish her a happy recovery. I interviewed her on the Rock and Roll Geek Show. This woman turns me on so much. I don't need this gasm drink right here when I talk to Chrissy Amphlett.
Isn't she married?
She's married to this guy, Charlie Drayton, drummer, session drummer, who, by the way, listens to the Rock and Roll Geek Show. I interviewed her, and I interviewed the guitar player for the Divinyls as well, Mark McEntee. I saw them open for the Ramones back in like 89 or 88 or something like that. Ramones, you open for the Ramones, people pelt you if you're the opening band. People were throwing stuff at her. I mean, she told me that they were smashing beer cans and flinging them like the Chinese Death Stars. This woman was flipping the crowd off. She was getting in their face. She took this red stuff, and I've told this story already, but she took this red stuff, smeared it all over her body and face, and she's like, "Ugh!" She's like, while she's singing, this woman's like super, you've seen how super sexy she is, but she's like, was so angry, and she took a pitcher of beer, poured it on her bandmate's head, provoking the audience. It was fantastic.
Now, why do they throw glass at you when you open for the Ramones?
It's kind of like opening for Slayer. They don't want the opening band. They just want to. They want to make the opening band wish they were not there. This woman, she stood up for it. She's an icon in Australia. I read her book, Pleasure and Pain, which was a fantastic rock biography. I'm the biggest Chrissy Amphlett fan probably in the United States. So I'm going to play for you a live video of them doing I Touch Myself, which was their hit. They actually had a bunch of MTV hits before that. They had like Boys in Town, Pleasure and Pain, some others. But what I'm going to play for you now is I Touch Myself from 1991. So I had to rip this from a TV show. I had to go down to the vaults. I have a bunch of TV tapes down to like 20 feet under in the vaults. Had to dust it off, so it's still got the logo on it. Some Channel 4 on it, but it's New York City doing I Touch Myself. Wait till you see this video. She's rubbing her own boob. She gets on the stage, spreads her legs, and is like simulating masturbation on stage. Oh boy, like I said, I don't need this when I watch this. Neither does the security guy. She's right. She gets down on the front of the stage, puts her legs out, and all the dudes, like, she's letting the dudes rub her legs, and the girls, and the security guy standing right next to her is just like, the guy's about to cream his pants. It's the biggest friggin' turn on live performance, man. I saw her at the Warfield in San Francisco. She did things to the microphone stand with her breasts. Woo! Chrissy Amphlett, not only is she super sexy, but she is the rock and roller of all rock and rollers. I always say Joan Jett, but Chrissy Amphlett has got Joan Jett beat as far as pure originality and rock and roll. Chrissy Amphlett is it. So have a look, my friends. You don't need this orgasm. I'm going to take a sip of this anyway. What the hell? I might as well go all off after I watch this video. It's supposed to make you have an orgasm? Orgasm. Neurogasm? Roll the video, Eddie. I feel it coming on already.
This is our old single, I Touch Myself. anybody else. And when I think about you, I touch myself. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I don't fuck anybody else. When I think about you, I touch myself. Oh, I don't fuck anybody else. When I think about you, I touch myself. 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 I honestly do.
There you go. How you feel after watching that, Eddie?
Great.
Yeah, I bet. Woo! Sarah Austin's over there. What do you think? You turned on too?
That was a thumbs up.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. All right. Chrissy Amphlett and the Great Divinyls. I Touch Myself from 1991. I can't tell you what that woman does to me, my friends. Speaking of doing things to you, besides these nice neurogasms, one more sip of this neuro bliss. Might counteract the orgasm that I'm having from this gasm drink.
You're supposed to combine them.
Actually doesn't taste bad. Semi-carbonation. Where'd you get these anyway, Eddie?
Found
them on the street?
Yeah.
Not too bad. Well, thanks. Hopefully I won't die of poison. Speaking of dying of poison, got my new Converses. Came today from eastbay.com. Look at there.
79? Why is that?
$1.79 this time. See, last time I made the mistake. You can get them embroidered with your own name and number from eastbay.com using the promo code AFBUTL15. Use the promo code AFBUTL15 to save 10%. It's very easy and not confusing at all. But you can get embroidery on here for like an extra $5 or $7. Last time I got Butler 48. Big mistake.
What happened back in 79?
That was the time for rock and roll. That was when I was in 12th grade. Let's see, Stars.
Van Halen 1.
There you go, Van Halen 1. Stars, Coliseum Rock. What is it? Journey, Evolute. What was the first? The Equinox, whatever it is. Sticks. List goes on and on.
That was the year.
For me, it was 12th grade is when I went to all the concerts.
Boston.
Boston. Double Live Gonzo, Ted Nugent. I think Double Live Gonzo a little bit before, but I digress. eastbay.com, AFBUTL15 to save 10%. Thanks for joining me. If you're still have your clothes
Highway
on.
to Hell.
There you go. See, Eddie, I'm teaching. He's getting some knowledge there. All right, thanks for joining me on another episode of the Hairbangers Ball. We'll talk to you next time.